Let me feel your love again. 'Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two of us and we can stay up all night.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have an all-day messy house real life clean with me. I have a ton of cleaning motivation in this video. We are deep cleaning the entire house. We are doing some rug cleaning as well as a ton of decluttering and organizing. And I really hope that this gives you the motivation to tackle some things off of your list.
Got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. With you.
Hey guys, so I decided to start out with a to-do list to keep my mind clear because as a mom, I always have 1,000 things to tackle in a day. So for this cleaning motivation, I really wanted to start in my kitchen, just do the regular mom mess, real life messy house cleanup. My dining room table is always such a catch-all space, and I wanted to get that cleared off first, as well as give my sink a deep cleaning and my stove as well. I then decided to move into my living room to clean up the mess in there and deep clean my carpets. I made my way back then into the kitchen to focus on decluttering. I have been talking about how it is really hard to find the time as a busy mom, just to find the time to organize and declutter the spaces in my house, especially my kitchen. I have a ton of cabinets, so I have been doing one drawer at a time and organizing one piece at a time, and that has just been working for me. So today we are going to be decluttering my cleaning cabinet. It also has some, basic supplies for when we are sick and some of John's construction items. So I really wanted to tackle that because I haven't gotten to it in a long time. So I hope you are all doing well, and let's just get started.
Under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 yeah.
So as you can see, even this drawer needs to be decluttered. I am probably about halfway through in my kitchen, which feels really good. When you are doing one cabinet at a time, you do become amazed that you do get a lot more done than you think you will. So I'm on the right path, and I decided to stick with decluttering the things that were going to be the biggest tasks to do, because something like that utensil drawer will really take no time at all. So that's kind of how I'm going about it. And for my sink, I'm just using the Barkeeper's Friend with this stiff cleaning brush. I wanted to really get into all of the little nooks and crannies around the sink. It had a nice little small brush that I could do that, and then get my sink back to its sparkling white again. I've said it before, I do not feel like my house is clean until my kitchen sink is sparkling, so I'm just taking care of that before I move into the little pull-out drawer that comes that is underneath my sink right there. You'll see it in a second. It has a little holder in it, and I thought it would be perfect to hold all of my sponges and brushes that I use to clean both my sink and my stove all the time, but it was really gross and needed a deep clean. So I'm just taking care of that before I move on to cleaning my stove.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. It struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment.
So I am just cleaning my stove with the Scrub Daddy and some Dawn Power Wash. The mixture works amazing for me. I don't have to use a bunch of other chemicals, which I absolutely love, and I always just spray it down with any kind of multi-purpose cleaner that I have laying around after, just to get that shine come out because it's so satisfying. And next, I moved into my living room just to clean up all of the toys that were spread out, give my carpets a deep clean, as well as my couches as well. I used a mixture of just some baking soda with some essential oils just to have everything smell really good. Sometimes I like to do this when I know I have a big decluttering project. I like to get a lot of the other things out of the way so that I'm not thinking about them, and it helps clear my mind that I know that I can just work on my big project and then I'm done. So just taking care of the everyday routine mess before I get on to the more complicated process of getting rid of all of the items in those cabinets, taking it all out, sorting through it, and organizing it.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, deep down. And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall.
So, since I had an issue with my vacuum clogging up last week, I made sure to really sift the baking soda really well. Like I said, I just added a few essential oils to it. I'm always trying to deodorize these couches because I have a large dog and it's just necessary. And between dog hair, the baking soda, Play-Doh, and any miscellaneous food that gets left around, my vacuum definitely gets a lot of use. So I made sure to clean it out really well afterwards because you can see it gets filled so quickly. And next we are moving on to deep cleaning this area rug. I have not deep cleaned this since before winter. It was absolutely gross when I saw the water afterwards, and it really needed to be done. And I'm hoping I can stay on top of it more often. So I decided to use the bigger machine for this just because it is a larger spot and it really smelled so amazing afterwards.
And my heart's beating fast when it's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that it moves and the way that it laughs, so I can't get enough. Think about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Oh, the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told them I would do it all for you.
So now we are just cleaning out the machine. I always clean out the actual holder. I leave the rest of it for John to take apart and clean outside just because it's really a pain to take it all apart, and John can just clean it out with a hose super easy. So I'm just taking care of that, and it feels so satisfying when that's done. Sometimes I just can't believe the dirt that's in our houses that we are just living in every day, and when you see it, it just motivates me to want to keep going and keep the house even cleaner and stay on top of things. So I'm just sanitizing the sink again really quickly because, well, I'm just extra and I can't deal. So I'm just taking care of that. And then I wanted to vacuum up the rest of my living room and my entryway, and then put back all of the throw pillows and the blankets on the couch, as well as just organize and clean up my desk area before moving back into the kitchen.
I'm driving, you're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. You say that I'm crazy. It's just the way that I get every time that I am with you. Your laughter takes me to heaven. I just wanna make you repeat it and repeat it again. Yeah, you make the sky so blue. No, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you.
So we are finally starting decluttering this cabinet. As you can see, it is just a complete disaster in there. I had my work cut out for me to take all of this out. That's just how I declutter. I take absolutely everything out of the cabinets. I knew there was a lot of stuff that I probably didn't need anymore. And this is also one of those cabinets that just became a mess when I was taking care of my mom. So it's one of the last ones that I have to take care of in that regard. I do have to take care of some things still in the ensuite upstairs, but it feels really good that I got this done and checked off of my list and out of my mind. I feel like decluttering and organizing really just helps clear your mind when you know where everything is, and your girl is on a mission to have everything have a spot. So I couldn't believe everything that accumulated in there. There was just so much from even last summer that John was throwing in when we were doing construction work outside as well. So just taking it all out, and what I decided to do was just put some of his construction items that he uses on a daily basis on the top, as well as any kind of medicines or gauze that we might need on top, with some basic first aid things like band-aids and hydrogen peroxide. And then I used the bottom cabinet to put all of my cleaning products laid out, because I have that cabinet has one of the child locks on it, so I wanted to keep it utilized for that. And just as a funny side note, as you see me picking up all of those little pieces and putting them in the box, they are all of these miscellaneous little nails and things that John had thrown into the cabinets Let me tell you, living with a man who works in construction is something else. There are always tools and little nails and piles of tape and everything in between laying around in my house, and I am always cleaning it up. So you probably understand it if you have a man that works with his hands out in the world. It's just a constant battle, but I feel like if I organize it, then hopefully it will stay clean and he will know where to place things in the future.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting glass after glass. I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
So I was just organizing everything into the piles so I knew I could just grab everything and put it back into the cabinets where I wanted it. As you can see, I had a full bag of trash, so there was definitely a lot that I could get rid of, and that felt so good. Just a lot of empty cleaning products and things that we aren't using anymore. So I was just throwing that away and then putting back everything so that it had its place.
Sing for me, darling. It's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go.
So to finish up cleaning for the day, I wanted to throw my bedding into the wash. I hadn't done it in about 2 weeks, so I wanted to get that going. And I also really wanted to focus on getting my floors, every floor in the house, really deep cleaned. It was really overdue. We had hit that snowstorm last week, and the floors were just filled with salt and mud from my dog's paws. And hopefully that will be the last one and it won't be so bad in the future. But I'm just using a little bit of Dawn dish soap and Lysol actually to clean the floors. It's actually a really good combination for my type of floors and might be worth trying out. I also just like that they're getting disinfected at the same time, and I really just use a very small amount of the Lysol, and so that way it's diluted with the water. So I am just taking care of that, hitting every room up, and then moving on to making my bed and vacuuming in there.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go.
So I'm just finishing up by changing out my daughter's sheets, getting some fresh sheets and linens on my bed. I didn't even have time to get the comforter and put it back on until really late at night, but that's just real life here in this channel. I at least got the sheets on and it was easy to grab the comforter before I went to sleep. I hope that you guys got a lot of cleaning motivation and this helped get you motivated to get things done around your house. I know sometimes I'm just not in the mood to do it, but it really is just the battle of getting up and moving sometimes. But thank you guys so much for being here. It means so much to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
'Cause we want different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's